Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to X4 Foundation's Split Vendetta, where, as you can see, our station in Grand Exchange is gradually becoming hideously ugly. Yes, it has absolutely all sorts of things all over the place in a almost random way. I've just been putting things there to try and produce everything that I need for the production of the spaceships, and it's getting on quite well. We've got some antimatter cells. Can I see my mouse? Yes. So we've got some antimatter cell factory things over here. We've got some microchip. Is that microchips? No, that's smart chips. The microchips are they're engine parts, I think. I don't know. There's all sorts of things building. Anyway, no, they're microchips, those. And those are something else. Anyhow, station is getting on quite nicely, and I've added two more of those docks that dock loads and loads and loads of medium ships. You see, the reason for this is because when I got back in, there was a mission waiting for me after I left off in the last episode, and it is here. Yes, here it is. Let's have a read of this mission. It says, the Curbs are rallying support to fight the Xioth Patriarchy, while they themselves are giving speeches to win over split hearts and minds. The devoted followers are being asked to contribute financially. The efforts will be aimed at ending patriarchy policing of free family sectors. Driving out the colonial police will decrease the patriarchy's presence in free family space. This will calm hostilities and establish the Court of Curbs as a regional power. The Court of Curbs will maintain fleets which protect the free family's space against foreign intruders. With a decrease in military conflicts, the economy could eventually stagnate. Oh, lovely. But the be-all and end-all of this new quest is that I need to acquire 400 million credits. 400 million credits to help them do their task. So that's 400 million credits that I don't get to have. I don't know what I'm paying for with my 400. Well, I know what I'm paying for with my 400 million. I'm paying for the split to get on better with each other, which is kind of nice. But, you know, it's also kind of expensive, because 400 million is a lot more than I expected to have to pay for anything. Anyway, we've got several missions to join various factions, because my faction rep has been going up since the last time. We've got the Anti-Gun Republic, who's now at 18. Alliance of Worlds still at 3. I really don't know how to gain much rep with the Alliance of Worlds. I gave them smart chips and they still didn't improve much. Anyway, we're at 29 with the Argon, which is awesome. Court of Curbs is now at 20. The Duke Buccaneers. I don't know. I've not seen a Duke's Buccaneers since I blew up their capital ship. And I certainly haven't seen any stations, so they're still at 10. -5 for the fallen families. I've not been shooting any pirates, so still -5. The free families is at +29, which is pretty good. Godroma the Paranid, +30. We're at top rep with them, and with the Holy Order of the Pontifex. So, despite the fact we're messing about with their war, they don't care. They're still perfectly happy with us. Now, importantly at the moment, we have +10 in the Hatikva Free League. I'm planning on going to one of their pirate stations and seeing if I can sell goods to them. That's my plan for today, in fact. As such, I don't know why I'm out of my ship. I think I'm out of my ship because originally that mission told me to go to here, set to active, I'm pretty sure it told me to go to here. Yes, acquire 400 million.
Awaiting orders.
Wow. Anyhow, we need to get Spacefly Caviar, because I've been collecting Spacefly Caviar, and that's one thing that I can do to get myself a reasonable amount of cash. It's not going to be 400 million, but it's certainly going to be about 20 million, perhaps. Because I've got about 20 million in Spacefly Caviar. It was a good investment, I think. Where the heck's the... here we go, Science Laboratory. Travel to the Science Laboratory. And let's grab us all of our Spacefly eggs so that we can go make some Spacefly Caviar and make loads of money. Nah. Okay, where's this Spacefly egg stuff? Here we go. So we have 241 in store. Great. That should make plenty of Spacefly Caviar. And as for the Spacefly Caviar itself, we have 19 plus the 1 in storage. Let's keep that at 18. Take 18, leave 1 in storage. Because you never know when you're going to have to talk to the Court of Curbs and they're going to want another load of Spacefly Caviar because they're excessively demanding. Right. I shall take my slightly annoyed at having to pay them loads of money ness somewhere else. Let's go to Trader's Corner, I think, because Trader's Corner is a great place for making Spacefly Caviar. I'm not going to sell it to my station because my station has a tendency to give me a very, very, very bad rate on Spacefly Caviar. As you can see, it's worth 57,000. So it's 1,057,000, and yet at this station they're likely to give me a really rubbish amount. So I've got 30 million in Spacefly Caviar. That's pretty good. Let's see what these people would give me for it.
Can I help?
What would you give me for my Spacefly Caviar? Is it actually worth selling to you? Oh, actually, it really is worth selling to you. Oh, I didn't think that was going to be the case. Oh, well, I guess we've gone a very, very short walk from the station to here. Well then, in that case, let's sell off all of that Spacefly Caviar for 32 million. That is pretty good for something that's just been floating around in space for ages. There we go. Awesome. So now we're on 194 million. Awesome.
Safe journey.
Thank you. Thank you for buying all of my Spacefly Caviar. That means I've not got all of that illegal goods on me. Right, but I still need to go back to the Science Laboratory because I still want to go over to the Hatikva's Free League pirate stations to test them for something else, because we have... Where is it? Somewhere in here we have unstable crystals. We have 3,374 unstable crystals, which I'm pretty sure are horrendously illegal. And we need to take at least some so that we can go and sell them to people in the Free League. We'll just take 144 just in case I get scanned and lose them all. I don't want to lose them all. Okay, we have... Where is it? We have 6 Spacefly eggs. Let's stick those back in the container again. Some of these might want selling as well. Let's get the decryption module things and put them back in there. There's all sorts of things that I might want to sell at a station. So what we need to do is we need to go and see if we can sell them, because things like the security decryption system, I got 21 of them, and I could do with selling those because I don't use them. So there's really no point in me having them. As such, I might as well sell them to the pirates. Let's confirm all of this and get back into a ship. Or a ship somewhere else, preferably. Preferably in pirate territory would be helpful. Aha! Here we have it. Our little fleet of ships which I've dumped over in pirate territory. Ready for checking out the various places. Now, I thought... I'm not going to sell the unstable crystals straight to the station, because that would be really, really poor idea. You see, the pirates tend to sell you things for more if you are doing a mission for them. So if I go to this station and find that there's like a mission for weapon component stuff and they want unstable crystals, then that is a great way of earning like 200,000 or 300,000 just for doing one mission, which we can do excessively easily because we have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of unstable crystals. So many unstable crystals. It's a surprise that our station isn't just a massive hoard of unstable crystals. They should be absolutely everywhere. I don't know what sort of compression technology they've got to just stash these crystals there, but they seem to be doing blooming well at it. That many crystals? That's loads of crystals. I mean, I like crystals. I do. They're pretty. But that many crystals? Wow. I mean, that's like having a room of crystals, that is. Okay. So, hello.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Were you now? Well, don't. Okay. Especially as you're supposed to be with me. Here. Who's asking you to do that? Wait a moment. Is it... It's one of these, isn't it? No, that's further out. Okay, so we've got a... Oh, that's a Xenon. No, it can't be anything to do with those. Oh, it must be one of these. There's pirates all over this sector, considering it's a pirate sector. I shouldn't really be surprised about that. But I should, perhaps, land these various things at different stations. Because then, they won't be bothering me. Ah, heck. As long as it's attached to my ship, it's always going to go to my ship first. Okay. Nah, it's not going to follow my command, is it? It's not going to follow my command. Okay, fair enough. You forget that. Forget it. Remove that command. You can continue being my wingman. Alright. Let's see if we've got anything here. For starters, I definitely want to land here. Of course, I want to check out the traders. To see what they will accept in stuff. We need to just sell everything. It's like a fire sale. We're getting rid of everything that we can to get the 400 million. I have no idea what 400 million buys us, other than the. I'm hoping that there's going to be some other reward, other than just them turning around and saying, "Wow, 400 million! How nice of you!" That is not the reward I want, because obviously I could have spent that 400 million on something far superior to a pleasant thanks. Okay. So then, what do you trade in, sir? Show me your wares. Okay. So there's those. I don't have any of those. But I can buy them. That's interesting. I can buy AGI processors. They're not selling for much. Damaged singularity engine. Oh, I've got one of those. Why have I got one of those? I don't remember having one of those. Here, have a damaged singularity engine. I don't need that. Flux capacitor. Those were for the setter module. So I don't need those either. That's 600,000 already. Hallucinogens. I keep those because I can make some other stuff. I make delirium out of that. And I know that delirium is more expensive, so I'm going to keep those. Programmable field arrays. Those I don't need. So those can go. Rare spices aren't worth anything. Remote detonator? I'll keep those because they're actually quite good. Unstable crystals. I'm not selling the unstable crystals. I need missions for those. So, no. Let's see, what else? Will they buy... oh, delirium. Interesting, they'll buy delirium. I don't know how much delirium's worth. So I should check on the actual price of delirium before I start selling it for a rubbish price, because that's not a good idea. Okay, will they buy... The trader does not want to buy this item. You need to increase your reputation first. Okay, so I need more rep before they will start buying security bypass systems, security decryption systems, and security splicers by the looks of it. Which is interesting because I do have plus 10 rep with the Adigma's Free League. So it's obviously over plus 10, which is a bit of a pain. Advanced targeting modules, all of those I kind of want to keep, don't I? I think. Modular triggers? I don't know. Maybe not. Some of them are rubbish. And they all don't sell for anything much anyway. So we got 800,000. That's not bad. It's not going to rapidly up our amount of cash, but we're almost halfway there, which is a good start indeed.
Profit to you.
Thank you. You could have done better, I feel, but you know. Is there anything else we can make? Ah, we can get the price for delirium. So delirium is 60,000. That's interesting. I can make one more, and that's not enough. But we can sell the delirium actually, because now that we know that it's actually
Can I help?
not worth all
Here
that
you
much
go.
anyway. What's the point in making it if it's not worth that much? All right, delirium here. Have some rubbishy delirium. Oh, hello. It's given us almost the same amount as we had from the last trade. There we go. So we're even closer to halfway, but we're still only halfway. I can tell it's going to be a lot of work to get round to...
Can I help?
Yes, you can get out of my way. Proceed with the current orders. What current orders? You already are. You landed. Give piloting seminar? He doesn't need a piloting seminar. Look at his piloting skills. I mean, he has loads of piloting skills. Hang on, what happens if I do give him a piloting seminar? Are you going to lose skill? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nout. I give him a seminar, he just takes it, and that's it. That's the end of the transaction. I have no idea. I've not been doing very well with the piloting seminars. I don't really know what I'm doing with them, so yeah. Okay. So can we find any
I was
missions?
asked to drop my cargo.
Yeah, I heard him ask you. I was right here. Okay. We might be able to shoot down a few pirates, I guess. What's that? That's a Xenon. Okay. Who's asked for what? And really? You're going to take on an entire squad of Nemesis, which is supercharged with full shielding and... Wow. That is very, very daring. Oh, I had an issue with one of my stations. Actually, it's the Grand Exchange Station. And that is to say that my Grand Exchange Station, the Paranid decided to dump a laser tower in it. A laser tower inside my Grand Exchange Station. I was looking at it and I was thinking, how the heck am I supposed to get to that? And it decided to just start shooting the inside of my station. It's like, well, that's just ridiculous. Anyway, they're not marked as enemies, despite the fact they're shooting my station. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Right, let's head over to here and see if we can find any missions. That ship has decided to disappear somewhere else. So as such, we'll leave it, right? I mean, it obviously decided after trying to attack that it was a bad idea. So I don't really need to destroy that. After all, this is pirate territory, and it's no surprise that they're pirating. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down! Don't you dare slam into that thing. Aha! We have missions. Now then, are these the types of missions we want? Seek out high-yield resources. No. Station patrol? What? We have noticed an increase in enemy chatter recently, which makes us suspect that several of our stations are potential targets for an attack. We will pay you to patrol each of these stations for at least 3 minutes to make sure nothing happens. If you happen to shoot down enemy ships, we will add a bonus on top. How does that sound? Well... Not brilliant? It sounds not brilliant. That's what it sounds like. It might be fun for a little bit of a change. Let's do that thing where we save first and then take the mission afterwards. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this mission then. Alright. Yes, we will take your mission. Yes, we will go and investigate stations over here. Apparently all... oh no, just one station over here. This is what... Good. Great. Let's go over there.
I knew I could count on you.
Yes, of course you can. You can count on me. I will destroy anything that goes anywhere near your station. Oh, just missed that pirate. Never mind. There's
Discoverer,
an SCA
Vanguard.
marauder that's going to die. Perhaps. We'll see. I have to get over there first. Okay, so I've got to patrol this area for 3 minutes. Which is a long time. Hey, marauder, where are you going? You staying here or not? Okay. Patrol SCA factory. I mean, technically I should just sit here, shouldn't I? What's in this area? Have we got anything in this area? Hang on. Okay, that's well out of the area. That's not a problem. There's nothing there. Huh. Is this another mission? Is it a new mission? Identify bountiful resources. No, that's an old mission. I don't want to do that. Help us keep our water clean. Wow, they've got some boring missions. Oh, actually, I think I might have 5 algae scrubbers. Have I got 5 algae scrubbers? Let's have a look. Inventory. Because I didn't sell them at that station. So there's a good chance that I do actually have those. Maybe not then. Maybe not. I don't know. Is this not turning up in this list? You would have thought that they would have. Maybe I'm just missing them. Huh. No, I have no idea. I can't see any algae scrubbers in there. Never mind. I'm sure I had some algae scrubbers, but never mind. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's patrol this station a little bit more than we actually are. Although it's still counting, so it's kind of saying, yes, you are patrolling this station, but currently I've not actually shot anything. There's nothing there to shoot. 1 minute and 25 seconds. It's a nice station. Just look at this. Let's scan it a bit. Just rub the face of the ship right up next to that thing. As if it's going to have anything, like, marked as illegal. I mean, it's an illegal station to start with, because it's the SCA. So, they're not really going to be saying, look at that illegal ship! Because that illegal ship would just turn around and say, actually, you're an illegal station, so stuff you, station. So I can't imagine them pointing out anything illegal. As such, it's all down to ships that are in the location, and the answer to that is none. Because this station's just got nothing around it. Alright. Well, we're down to 30-something seconds, so this isn't going to take any time at all. I was just about to say that it wasn't stuttering, and then it starts stuttering. Okay, let's see what this mission is, because it's just gathered a new one. Let's help us clean the water again. It's still focusing on that. Don't focus on that, focus on this. Ah! You are a bad guy. Well, you say that. It's not really a bad guy. It's just one of them. Right. Inspector calling. That's another one of those ones where you scan the station for stuff. Okay, so there's nothing there to do. It's going to send us to the next station, which is in another sector entirely. Okie dokie. Let's get over there. It shouldn't take us long.
Accelerator.
Now that the first station has been incredibly easy to take care of, what do you reckon the likelihood is that the next station
Entering
is going to be a
silent witness.
nightmare of
12.
ships all over the place trying to destroy it? Oh, hello. There's a couple of missions here. What are you? Are you after anything? Supplies needed. Ah, no. It's all rubbishy supplies. Gah. No. Even more rubbish. Okay. Fine. Well, I'll get on with what we were doing, which is protecting this station from the incredible danger around it. I mean, this sector is absolutely packed with mines, but they seem to be sort of nondescript, we don't know what we're doing mines. Now, thankfully, my ship can go at a nice nearly 1,000 meters a second as it is, without going in its travel drive. So it's doing quite well. Ooh, our reputation went up with the Court of Curbs. I've got a couple of traders in there. Whoa, there's a lot of mines. I mean, look at it. It looks like there's like extra stars in the sky. Only stars that go boom. If there were that many real stars in the sky, you'd be in trouble. Alright. Well, if they were that close up, anyway. What is this? This looks like a space weed factory. What are those things? Okay, so we're gonna patrol this. As such, let's stick the scanning thing on and really give it a good close-up look. Yes, it is indeed a space weed farm. Interesting. I haven't got these modules yet. I'll have to go and bother the Taladi and see if I can buy some. Because I know that selling space weed is bound to get loads of cash. Because obviously, it's illegal. And illegal stuff's bound to earn loads of cash. If I stick them in a area and then destroy all other space weed factories in that area, then I could definitely earn myself a lot of cash and annihilate the competition. Right. Anything else? I do like scanning stations. It's really the only time that I really get way up close to the station, and it's kind of nice to just get way up close to the stations to have a look over them. So yes, we still have 1 minute and 40-something seconds worth of space station enjoying time, and then we're done with this one, and we'll pass on to whatever's next, or get our money. One of the two. I don't know if they're going to give us another station to look at. At least it's reminding me that to get missions I have to sort of really rub my face up against the stations, which is a bit annoying, but at the same time quite handy. I really need one of those missions that allows us to sell them the unstable crystals. I think I'm going to have to go up to normal stations in normal space. Nowhere near the pirates for that, but, you know, we'll have to see. I know that they're pirate missions, so it seems a bit weird that they should only turn up in normal space and not on these stations. I just thought that pirate stations would be the place to go, but evidently not. I've scanned a good percentage of the station now. Just this little pathway over here, and then this big one of those things. That's a habitat, I believe. I could do with buying more habitats. I've got like the Paranid small habitat, and I bought 2 Paranid small habitat things and stuck them on my station. So we've got Paranid populating our station, but I'm not only going to make Paranid ships. It's just that at the moment I've got only Paranid ships schematics, the blueprints. So I can only make Paranid ships at the moment. Oh, hello, we want to go over to another station. Alright, fine. Well, this mission's incredibly easy. Factory. I was expecting to have a disaster worth of ships everywhere trying to kill me. It's just nothing. They better be spawning something in, otherwise it's not really worth my time. Apart from the fun of scanning the stations, which I do like to do. Ooh, hello. There's an SCA Plunderer Vanguard. That might be worth having a go at as well. Oh, there's mines everywhere. If I make myself unpopular with the SCA at any point, the mines will start blowing up. What are you doing, Vanguard. Phoenix? You coming over here? You do appear to be coming over here. Go away. Go away, Phoenix Vanguard. Go on, be gone. I'm not bothering you. Go bother someone else. Yeah. Okay, let's check the missions because I want to make sure that I'm not able... Ooh, hello. High profit military target. Destroy 8 ships matching specifications. So they're Argon, Federation, Eclipse, Vanguard. No, because that's illegal. So, not happening. Away from home, nope, food shortage. Nah, none of that. None of those missions are good enough for me and my 190-something million. Nah. It's like the biggest amount of credits I've ever had. But at the same time, I also know that it's not that much to have. It really isn't. So I'm going to have to work much harder than that. Wow, some of these stations are up way close to each other. They're right next to the accelerator, which is kind of good for getting around, but obviously it means that they're right next to the place where the Xenon might come in and attack them. Talking about the Xenon have been waging war against the Taladi for absolutely ages, and as such, they have done some really mean stuff. And they're doing quite well in their area. But obviously the Split are destroying the Xenon totally. They're wiping them out of their space entirely. That little bit of help that I gave the Split just to try and make it so that the Patriarchy wouldn't be completely destroyed before I got a chance to do that myself, it really helped them, and they've now bloomed and been destroying these Xenon in their space tons. But yeah, the Taladi, they're really suffering. We'll check out their sector in a few so that you can see what the Xenon have been up to. And I don't know if the Xenon have actually taken that sector yet. Ooh, we have hit the 200 million balance. Awesome.
Awaiting orders.
Are you now? Don't await orders. Get on with something. You're set to automatically do stuff, so don't automatically turn around to me and tell me you're awaiting orders. Wow, been in that place a few times. Okay, stop banging into the station. I didn't give you a shield so that you could grind them against stations. Okay. And 6, 5, 4, 3, and we are done. Done. We didn't find anything. There was nout. So they gave us 100,000, which is just free cash, but you know, it's free cash for doing something that was a little bit without much point. Never mind. Were there any other missions? No, there weren't any other missions. Okay, so I'm going to look into trying to get more cash. I'm obviously going to have to go somewhere that isn't a pirate place to continue with that idea, because I need to sell those unstable crystals, and if you know the best places to sell the unstable crystals, do tell me, and I will try and sell the unstable crystals where I can. Anyway, so this is a Taladi sector, and you can see the I and the K and stuff are all over the place, and they are wrecking this sector. And the station that I thought was immune, it's been destroyed. So it wasn't immune after all. It was just very, very strong. And now it's very, very dead. So, yeah, I can't do anything about that. It's gone. And Hiwa's Twin 1 may well go the way of Hiwa's Twin 2 and be totally destroyed in no time at all. And you can already see the Xenon have found Hiwa's Twin 3, so it's only a matter of time before they decide that they're going to go in there and there, in which case this will be the strongest Xenon force that we've got in the universe, because the other Xenon areas are down to like 1 sector each. All of that's 2 sectors, but most of them are down to 1 sector each, and they've been entirely annihilated from down where the holy them are. Well, that's all the time I got for now, so I'm going to continue to try and earn some cash to get that 400 million, and I shall catch you in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.